Hi, today I'm going to discuss with you on this Diamond Princess cruise ship. I made a video a few days ago, and because this is really nice environment for us to understand transmission of virus. We know that cruise ship is relative enclosed environment, and many people think it's just like petri dish for cultivate this virus. But in this case, it's really the case because in the cruise ship, because most people go to cinemas, go to restaurants, it's a highly density population. So it's very easy for the virus to spread from human to human. And the entire cases of Diamond Princess cruise really support this hypothesis, and now it's almost become fact that in this cruise ship it's really easy place for the virus to breed in itself, and also because provide very good environment to virus to spread and for transmission between people. And today I have very bad news for us, and 2 Japanese cruise ship passengers died from this COVID-19, the coronavirus infection. And in both cases, the people have high age, more than 80 years old. And again, that's another characteristic of this coronavirus infection. They usually affect people with high age or people who has weakened immunity. And so this is much more looks like the influenza virus. So they have attacked people which is old and also have weakened immunity. That means people already have other medical conditions. So that's the way we need to be very careful. So we need to try to prevent this virus from getting to the body. So that's why, and also today is the end of 2-week quarantine in this ship for people. So because after quarantine, and the Japanese government now allows the healthy and test negative people to disembark from ship. I think they will first group people of 500 already leave the ship and just go to on the street of Japan. And that's this is really based on this quarantine results from this new cases. Apparent that the quarantine on this ship is not effective. Let's have a look at these cases on this Diamond Princess ship. As of today, there are total 634 cases, and that is the highest amount of cases outside of China. Even yesterday, still have 13 cases, and this is on 2 weeks of quarantine. So after 2 weeks quarantine, still have some cases. So it's really doubt is effective of quarantine, and the separations is not effective enough. I did some research on the internet to see what could be wrong for this quarantine of this Diamond Princess cruise, and come out one Professor Iwata from Kobe University of Japan, and he is a very outspoken guy, and this is a very strong responsibility to what what he did, and because he has a lot of experience on the infectious disease control, and he has experience on this Ebola virus infection in Africa, and also he also participated work on this SARS virus infection in China, and of course it's infectious disease expert. You know what is important, and he was invited to this Diamond Princess cruise, and after he went there, he was surprised that because he's not afraid of SARS, he's not afraid of Ebola virus, and this two virus is much more serious than COVID-19. But in this case, he was really afraid of this potential virus infection. So after he went back from the ship, he decided he needed to do quarantine himself to protect his family and protect his colleagues. And the reason is that when he went to the ship, he's not confident at all on the management of this quarantine in the ship. And there's no any signs in the ship that's where they have contamination, where is area which is free of virus. So, because it's very clear that so many viruses infected by this virus, it should be clear that some area definitely have virus, and some areas shouldn't have virus. But in his opinion, maybe the entire ship is already contaminated. There's no safe area. That is really big challenge for people to control this virus infection on this ship. We know, as mentioned earlier, that this 2-week quarantine on the ship is already done. So they slowly disembark people from the ship, and people, after they leave the ship, they're free to go anywhere. Right now, they're on the street of Japan, and some people already take flight from Japan's airport to all over the world. And it's really tough and interesting case was to follow this Diamond cruise ship, and also follow the people who are on this ship. So then we may have to see what happened. And we hope that, of course, the quarantine is effective, and everyone have a free of disease, but we never know. But we will continue to follow up this Diamond Princess cruise ship and to see what is happening afterwards. That is for today's video, and I wish to see you in my next video. Bye.